this is part 4. I'm feeling better, obviously. Hooray, I can actually speak. Part 4 of Omega Ruby was long. It was a long time to get to that next gym. Very long time. I just feel like you're going all over the map, to the point where I think it's interesting that they must have figured out that it was a long time, because I do not remember magically being transported back. But in this instance, I think after I got to Fallarbor Town, or way the hell over there, and fought Team Magma and helped out the dude at the waterfall, the rival pretty much said, like, hey, I'm gonna go to this town. Do you want to go to this town to fight the gym that you already fought? I'm like, I already fought it, but I'd love to be teleported back. So that's what happened. And then I went to fight the fire gym, and what is there to say about that? I was going to go in with a Sir Skit that had Hydro Pump, and it kind of turned into an interesting battle, because first of all, Sir Skit used Hydro Pump and missed against the opening Slugma, which is setting up defensive screens and setting up Sunny Day, and it missed once, it missed a second time, because I think Sunny Day makes it even easier to miss, and yeah, it pretty much died. So right there, water's not going to be as effective, so I had to Graveler still, so I put him out, and he pretty much took care of business. I feel like there was one big thing I was worried about, though, with the Torkoal that was cursing up. Oh, okay. The deal was, the Torkoal was cursing up, and I knew that there was a certain point where she was going to use an item and make those curses last even more, because she was going to curse and then heal herself all the way. So at the point where I knew she was going to heal herself all the way, I sent out my my Pelican Pokemon, the Pelipper, which had Brine. Now, Brine was important because I knew no matter what it did at a certain point, because it was going to be less than half HP, I could kill it faster and not have to and she wouldn't heal it again. So the Pelipper ended up being a pretty good thing against the Torkoal, and Graveler kind of took out some of the more basic Pokemon, and Surskit didn't do so well, but I do plan on eventually turning that into a Masquerain. Now, I did train my... following up from the last video, the electric Pokemon that I had that got Electro Ball, it did hatch from the egg, and it did actually have Electro Ball, which was good. It had a pretty good nature as well. Well, it was kind of interesting nature. It was one that increased its special attack, but decreased its speed, so... I did do the EV training with it pretty hardcore. I mean, it had a little bit that was on it already, but boosted its special and speed very high, and now I am liking that Pokemon. It turned into a Manectric. It's got really high speed and special attack, so it is interesting to go back and actually be able to EV train the 3rd generation Pokemon. So Manectric I used a lot, and I'm using it again, and it's a little different enough that it's cool again for me. So that's neat. I did find out that my Manectric Mega thing doesn't work yet. I'm guessing I have to get through some part of the storyline before it works. So, I mean, it's pretty obvious that... I hope it's obvious. I don't know. I know that Camerupt is a Mega Pokemon now, and I feel like he's mentioned the Mega Pokemon, the guy from Team Magma, so that's got to be his Mega. And I feel like Sharpedo has a Mega, and I want to say that's the guy from Team Aqua's main Pokemon, so that'll probably come to it. Now, well, I guess I'll finish this in the other video.